AI continues to invade Hollywood and other stories. Google AI, for some reason, thinks the SCP fiction horror is real.
Also, Hollywood execs are looking to Reddit and other social media sites to find more stories to tell from literal Reddit posts and Reddit comments based on the success of movies like Backrooms.
We also have new DCC adaptation news. That's it. That's all a buzz.
And we, two agnostics, read Mere Christianity by C.S. Lewis. We have all that and more on today's Rambler Report. Welcome back. My name is Austin.
My name is Richard.
And we're Two to Ramble, here to tell you the first piece of news recently. Dungeon Crawler Carl, about a week ago or so, there's an adaptation. We have more information from Matt Dinniman himself saying that, and this is from Matt Dinniman, says, I'm happy to announce that our friends at Peacock have officially greenlit the Dungeon Crawler Carl television series. Me, Chris Yoss, and Seth MacFarlane and his team at Fuzzy Door are all really excited to get to work, and saying that we'll have more information soon. But Peacock will be adapting it into a television series.
Fantastic. I like that Seth MacFarlane's on this as well. I
feel like it's the right person.
Yeah, no, right guy for this style of comedy, and is also able to take it fairly seriously as well. I think Seth MacFarlane's work with the Orville is probably a good indication of being able to balance comedy and serious moments together in both being coherent in one show is fantastic. Also, the fact that the Orville is actually a better Star Wars adaptation than official Star Wars adaptations in current times, wild. So a lot of credit to Seth MacFarlane. I'm a big fan.
And if anybody is running out of adaptations, so like DCC is getting adapted, Stormlight now, you got everything. I feel like we're getting a lot of adaptations we've wanted.
Yeah.
But if we run out, it looks like Hollywood execs are looking toward Reddit to get stories, because the recent success of movies like Obsession, The Backrooms, mainly Backrooms with this SCP horror, or what's it called? It's like the creepypasta horror. Backrooms is the movie where it's just these weird, off-kilter, uncanny valley. The office space is an office, but
it's liminal space horror, which is its own little subgenre of kind of the uncanny valley, this weird space that's shouldn't exist but does. It's an invasion into our own realm.
What do you think? Because the Hollywood Reporter talks about this, how this is something that execs are doing and studios are doing now to find stories. Do you like that move?
I mean, I don't mind going down a little bit more an original route. I just hope that, like with the Backrooms, the people that actually created the story get the credit and maybe put them in charge instead of just yoinking an idea and then putting some, people who have no relation and no interest or care into the work to actually direct and write it. Let the people that made it popular actually write it and take creative control. I hope that the lesson from the Hollywood executives, and ultimately I'm probably more pessimistic about it, the lesson is not go to Reddit. The lesson is, hey, let people with a creative vision take control of their unique stories. And if it's a good story, it'll sell. Generally, you're going to have some weird misses here and there, but I hope that's the lesson. They probably won't.
I feel like where they shouldn't go on Reddit. There's a couple different subreddits where there'd be some wild stories.
A couple?
More than a couple, maybe. You know what? I'd like a movie based on one of the "Am I the Asshole" subreddits.
Oh God.
A story based on one of those prompts, and then the viewer has to decide, are they the asshole all along? That's the thought-provoking message at the end, was it technically cheating on his wife when he went on the bachelor trip and had a few too many hookers? Am I the asshole?
I feel like that already exists with a lot of really slop drama stuff. Telenovelas is Am I the Asshole?
That's the most true thing you've said to date. And that is right. 2026.
How
Years
much of the
Lord.
conversation is like, oh my God, she cheated on her husband but then the other person says, but no, that was that was the secret twin brother of her husband. And then it's like, well, actually, no. Am I the asshole?
So let's see if the stories they look for, let's hope they can reinvigorate and find things like the success of the Backrooms. There's going to be hits and misses, like you said. I'm not overly worried about them. At least they're looking for some original cool stuff. There's that. As long as they do it properly, give credits, pay whoever's got to get paid, do the right thing, all that.
I'm hoping
Ideal
some
world would be
new
great.
young blood starts getting some attention, getting the limelight. That's what I'm excited for. Let Gen Z direct some movies here.
You know, I said we're done with the '80s. Like there's the whole Michael Jordan thing. I'm sure, like we're Braun fans here, not Michael Jordan, right? So
of course,
we're done with these directors like Spielberg. Disclosure Day, we're gonna disclose you, Spielberg, out of here.
Your time,
it's over.
Your time was wonderful. The time was great.
We appreciate you. We love you.
It's time to sunset and let the next generation take.
Unless you
forward.
make a great movie, then I'll totally bandwagon that.
Exactly.
I am the bandwagon.
I'm a
completely.
very fickle fan.
Some are sycophants. We are fickle fans.
Yeah, we are fickle fans.
Yes. Okay.
God, that sounds wrong.
It does. Next piece of news here, talking about the horror and Uncanny Valley. SCP, which is, what's it stand for? Do you know? It's the Sci. Let me make sure I get this correct, unless you can correct me before I type it in.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to be able to do that.
SCP stands for Special Containment Procedures. It's a horror universe online that started in the earlier 2000s or mid 2000s. We actually interviewed Quantum QNTM and read his book, There Is No Anti-Memetics Division, which is an SCP horror novel, which is, they're based on these ideas, these entities, this in-universe of these weird horror things. Anti-Memetics is based on these entities that as soon as you recognize they're real or look at them, you forget they exist. And it plays on this horror idea of memory and dementia, etc. But there's all sorts of different horror pieces in the SCP universe.
But a key aspect to it is these stories are written as if they are real. It's structured in a way to try and closely relate to our own reality, and structured in sense of many of them were structured so someone was writing a travel blog, and then the person disappears for a while after their last entry, and then later comes back. So part of the genre is to play into to LARP as it is real. And so Google's AI for summaries, if you're asking Gemini, it was treating the SCP as,
one specifically was Ed's head, SCP-565.
Like as an actual thing that is real and not a fictional story, which
so if
hilarious.
Grandma was looking up this, I don't know, something related to this SCP thing, Grandma was finding out, oh my goodness, what is this horrific entity that's existed that I had no idea about?
Yeah, which funny, but just also emblematic of, be careful how much you trust AI. Which everyone at this point should know. Maybe not enough, but
I mean, to me,
we're all learning.
Hot take here. I think this is a bit of a harmless story. Reason being is it's not just, AI is going to get a lot of things wrong. Sure, and it'll get better. It's whatever, right? It's the same thing as the internet.
Yeah.
Like if you looked up something on the internet, said something was real, that was also fake and not real.
How many people actually confused Onion articles with
real things?
Yeah. Same
Yeah.
thing with the Babylon Bee. And people are like, oh, that's real. It's like, it's not. And people
fake
treating it is like, oh my God, you're propagating fake news. It's like, but it's literally, it says satire in the title.
And there's even not satire things that just always get things wrong too. And you're going,
Sure.
so the thing with AI is it's easier to look up and feel like you're getting a real answer though. So that's the layer removed is, AI is supposed to provide the summary of answers that gives you the facts. It's often presented that way. So this is, hey, if Google AI tools is telling you this and it's not reliable, is it giving misinformation from a tool that's supposed to be truthful? That's where it gets more, this...
It's like every tool. The internet is a tool, and you had to learn how to use it to fact check it yourself and make sure you check its sources. It's going to be the exact same thing with AI. Do Do not trust the tool. Trust yourself to use the tool. That's generally true.
River Cow. If you haven't heard the name before, this is a coffee company that is cold brew and a coffee both Rich and I enjoy.
And I gotta say, ultimately, I'm more of the coffee snob around here, and it has satisfied me. I do enjoy a good cold brew coffee. This has some strong flavors. One, you can adjust it, thankfully, I always add a little less water than the package recommends.
I add a little bit more, and I like that you can change your flavor profile by adding more or less water.
But it is a strong flavor, but it is smooth. It is not entirely bitter.
Not bitter at all.
For someone like Austin, who is not a... He doesn't like...
I'm a French vanilla kind of guy.
I'm more of a Turkish coffee kind of guy. This coffee satisfies us both.
Yes, you can adjust it to your liking, and it's super easy to make. You get sent this package, pouches in there, you plop them into the coffee with water, put it in the fridge overnight, take it out, add water to your liking, and there you go. You're done. That's it. And you have a lot of cold brew coffee that you can make. So you make it, have it ready, make it Sunday night, it's ready Monday morning. That is it. And it can help you on cost if you're buying too much Starbucks. This is cold brew, can bring right to you. And on top of that, they're offering a great deal. So if you want this great cold brew, just check out the link in the description down below. Use that link. Use code 2ToRamble at checkout. You will get 15% off a one-time order or 25% off your first subscription that you do at River Cow. So 15% off first order or 25% off subscription. If you go check out River Cow Coffee, taste it yourself.
Something about River Cow does keep bringing me back.
Thanks. Go check out River Cow. We'll get back to the episode. Because AI, all the AI slop, it's just going to get more ever present. Like, for example, we had Rakuten Kobo rejected 45% of its submissions after a slew of AI-generated books were uploaded to Kobo.
Yeah, so this was last year, which we were talking about this previously on I believe the last episode or the episode before, with Barnes & Noble CEO saying they would be willing to sell AI-generated books in Barnes & Nobles as long as it's properly labeled as such and it wasn't hidden or it wasn't, subversive. Looks like Kobo is just right off the bat just cutting a bunch of it from the get-go. And I think there does seem to be there is a difference between the ebook library and a physical library, and that you do have, because the volume is so much, like, you have to curate it. If too much AI slot books run rampant over the library, it becomes unusable. It would have a very negative experience and when trying to find and read a book. So it makes sense why Kobo is just cutting it. But for people wanting to know, hey, what company is actually making an active or proactive stance against AI novels? There we go. Point
for Kobo.
Point for Kobo. That's nice.
And in funnier news, maybe sad news to end with our news segment here. The Winds of Winter.
Yeah.
It has officially surpassed the time it has took George R. R. Martin to release the first 5 A Song of Ice and Fire books.
15 years.
To reach this next stage, yeah. Sad day.
You know what? I like our pace for reading Game of Thrones. Maybe by the time I get to The Winds of Winter, it'll actually be out.
Maybe by that time. Would you... No.
What if I just read one Game of Thrones book every 5 years?
I think we'd be on pace.
I think we'd be on pace. I think that's the right pace to do it.
Now, if you... Okay, here's... You know what? This might be one of the early AI conflicts in writing. I could see it happening of maybe Winds of Winter, if it doesn't get published, doesn't get finished, people input all the book data to AI, the first 5 books, up to through Dance of Dragons and through what's the most recent one? Dance of Dragons or Feast
Storm
of
of
Crows?
Swords?
No, that's third. Feast of Dragons, then Dance of Dragons. So Feast of Crows, Dance of Dragons. But let's say you feed 5 of it, and give your best shot AI at the next book of A Song of Ice and Fire. That would be sacrilegious, of course. Yeah. But the scariest part is what would AI come up with? You know, I see that the fear is very, it's just a random example of things, but that would be, I could see somebody who wants to read the next book, and if it's never finished, doing that.
I mean, you want
Certainly.
to add on to the hypothetical fears as well. I mean, Hollywood's already showing certain examples of using dead actors and using AI to put dead actors into films already.
Oh.
We had the most recently the actor who played Iceman in Top Gun. I'm trying to remember his name.
Yeah.
You want to look that up real quick for me?
It starts with Val Kilmer. Yep.
Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
Now, as far as using, AI to resurrect a dead actor, it seems like the movie, like the director and the people behind the movie did in the best way possible. It was Val Kilmer's last movie. He was he died during the production of it. The film company went to the family and asked their permission to use it for this case to just finish out the movie, and got family's permission. As far as things could go, it seems the most reasonable. Even if you don't like it, that's at least the most respectful way to do it. But that's step one. Okay, great. You got family's permission. How easy would it be for just the families of all dead artists to sell their likeness or write it into the living actor's contract that they get to use them after death? It's the slippery slope.
I mean, we have, oh my goodness, Stan Lee, who his AI form was used at a promotion.
Yeah.
An AI version of Stan Lee. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. I didn't.
But then you extrapolate from there of authors that have written a bunch of books and have enough data to provide it, that you feed all of their books into an AI, and then now you can write sequels to it. And
that's the fear,
even long after they're dead. So I think some authors, this is more possible than others. More particularly any author that's written just a large volume of work that you're able to train an AI model on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not a fan of this direction.
Scary stuff. Do we have solutions right now? No. But
no, we just complain
comments
on the internet. That's what it's for, not solutions.
Some updates on our end of what we've read, what we've been doing. So we just finished reading, you were rereading it, Mere Christianity by C.S. Lewis.
Yeah.
And to Agnostics reading that book, we actually just filmed our review, which will be up soon. You'll see that on the channel. But how was your experience, Rich?
I think it was even more interesting than the first time I read it.
Yeah.
I picked up on things that I didn't miss the last time I read it, but it felt different. And between when I first read it and now, my life experiences have changed my viewpoint on it.
In what ways?
For many years, the closest argument that I've seen, the best argument I've seen for the existence of God is morality. And objective versus subjective morality. And Mere Christianity does take that, and I think is one of the best articulated ways to view it. Of evolution can maybe explain a lot of our humans' urges of what we do, like our heroic urges, our selfish urges, all of these things. But the only explanation for human collective appeal to a higher ideal, a higher justification would be God.
And for those who don't know, Mere Christianity by C.S. Lewis, he gave these BBC radio talks during World War II that turned from these radio talks into this form of the novel, Mere Christianity. And yeah, we both reviewed it. We go into a lot of theology, philosophy. We go into a long discussion, almost 2 hours long. Almost got there.
We kept it just shy.
And in there, we will reveal to you whether we were convinced and we're Christian or not. We're gonna no spoiler warning, and if we were converted yet. But yeah, very interesting. I would say for agnostics like myself too, it's like an interesting read just on the front of reading something to understand exactly the Christian worldview of what is it like to be Christian. I mean, myself, I grew up Roman Catholic, but the way C.S. Lewis articulates everything is extremely well done. And on top of that, he builds it up. I would say people that are already Christians reading the book will confirm a lot of things, reaffirm a lot of things. Will be a great way to describe feelings that you have in the form of somebody who can say it much better than you or I or most people. So that's a lot of pros. But anyways, for Mere Christianity, we also had read Screwtape Letters in the past before, so we were on a little bit of a C.S. Lewis binge. So Narnia is coming at some point. It's around the corner.
One of these days, we have to get to it.
But other updates. So for writing updates, I'm going on a writing retreat next week. So we might not have a Rambler report that week. We might have a different video that pops up or a quick Rambler report of such. We'll figure that out. But I'm going on a full writing retreat, so I'll have lots of updates to give. And that'll be, I'm there for basically 7 days, but 5 days where I'm not traveling and going in the cabin in the middle of the woods in bear country. With our writing, one of our mutual friends, but writing friend. And so that'll be an experience.
How much are you hoping to, how much is your goal to write on this trip?
On that trip, should I state it out loud? Do you think so? Or to you?
I think it's a good way to keep yourself accountable so publicly, I expressed this is my goal.
Yes.
And
we'll see how close I get to there.
The next report will be how close did you accomplish your goal.
And my goal on the trip is to do 60,000 words on the trip. So we will see. It's going to be literally...
That's a lot.
It is a lot, yeah. It's going to be all days and days of writing because I'm at a point in the book now where it's just words on page.
Yeah, you got to get to the finish line. But
they're not going to be great words on page, but I'm just hoping to get 60,000 outliney, goodish words, baddish words on page, so that is the goal. But Rich and I, we were also on a trip this past weekend where we went it was an Airbnb with our friends. That was a lot of fun. My wife and our friend put together an escape room.
And she did a fantastic job. It was a ton of fun, great puzzles, and so much effort went into that.
Oh, yeah.
Tremendous effort. I'm trying to get at your wife is better than you in many aspects.
I got the implication.
Some would say most aspects, but we can be generous.
I mean, you're true, but you don't have to, again, things that don't have to be stated out loud. There could be a truth that you and I know.
See, before I was thinking, oh man, Austin is the more creative, imaginative one in the relationship. That's the thing he had.
No, she has that over me too, right?
I saw
she
her creativity in these games.
Yep.
Is creative as well, and so now
what do I have? I have nothing.
What do you have?
I have you. That's it.
That's it. Oh.
She can't have you. But yeah, that was a very fun trip. We were kayaking as well.
Yeah.
You've got
I got
did
to
you
play
get into
pickleball?
You like pickleball?
I liked pickleball.
You understand the hype?
That was the first time I played pickleball, and I had fun.
You didn't play volleyball with us though.
No, I burn easily. That I liked the shade and the short of it. You guys were out there for so long, I would have burnt like a crisp.
Yeah, there was a lot of people did burn. Yes.
So
I have bug bites everywhere. It's just I have the blood that attracts mosquitoes and every type of bug. It's bad.
Yeah,
it's
great.
But yes, now a movie. We didn't watch any movie this past week, so nothing for that. But
we want to watch The Furious. Hopefully, I know it's mostly out of theaters, so we're going to be trying to see that as soon as it comes out digitally. We'll see what we can do.
Yes. But now to some questions that you all submitted. And again, if you guys want to submit some,
Right before questions, we got some books. We got a cool thing.
Yes, we do.
First, show the other one.
Yes, we have from Adrian Tchaikovsky his publisher sent us Green City Wars, new book by Tchaikovsky, which should be very cool.
The guy is
he just pumps out
novels.
It's got a raccoon with a cute hat on it, and that's cool.
Let me look.
Yeah.
Oh, it does. I want to read it now. I love it.
The lore in my head is that the raccoon's a bandit. It's on the run.
Okay. A new thriller for one of the most compelling voices in science fiction. Down these mean streets, a beast must walk. In the solar cities of the future, the humans relax in the sun, and the animals work in the shadows. Genetic engineered little helpers serving humanity unseen, unheard. Meet Scotch Raccoon, PI. Yours for a few buttons, as long as the job isn't too illegal, whatever that means. A mouse has gone missing. Normally this wouldn't raise any hackles nor any alarms, but this mouse has something that everyone seems to want, though nobody appears particularly eager to say what that something is. The fee is good. Perhaps too good. Certainly not something Scotch can easily turn down. If only Scotch can work out where the mouse is hiding, what he's hiding, and why his secrets are upsetting a lot of animals caught up in the Green City Wars.
It sounds so cool.
I love it. I want to read it now.
It sounds so sick. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, this is an advanced copy. I don't think this is out yet.
No, I think that's an arc. I think. But hey, it's coming soon. That sounds very exciting. Yeah.
Look at it.
Tchaikovsky, he pumps those books out. And
Look how cute he is.
Raccoon. Scotch is such a good name, too. Is it Scotch or Scott?
Scotch.
Scotch
Raccoon, PI.
Yes, Scotch Raccoon, PI is great.
I love it.
I'm imagining humor. Also, Tchaikovsky's great at writing animals.
Yeah.
He's fantastic at it.
Great.
From oh my god, Children of Time, especially. So awesome. And next books that we got from our lads, J.J. Mitten, the Discovery hardcover is released for those who know how much we love Discovery and Talking Story, the J.J. Mitten.
The special thing you get from the hardcover is the new under the dust jacket art. Look how
It's
clean that
gorgeous.
is.
Unbelievable.
I love it. It's going on center shelf. I don't know which
take off the sleeve. I think you got to take off the sleeve because
I think so. I think I like sleeveless.
Look at that undercarriage. That is
maybe I'm going to go put this on the shelf.
Sounds good. Oh, where the old one was. You can replace it with that. Yes. Or have just both be Discovery as well. But looks absolutely great. If people don't know, Discovery by J.J. Mitten, it's their debut novel. We have a review on the channel about it. It takes place in the 1990s, and this game show host, Marty, I always forget how to pronounce his name exactly, Manny DiMartini, he is a disgraced game show host who stumbles into the Leviathan, a colossal entity that breaks and shatters the world. There is now there was this lying entity under the ocean the entire time, and now humans know that aliens are real. And how does Earth react to the fact that there was this Leviathan that has been slumbering the ocean deep for so long?
Which groups of how do different groups of people react to this? Some react better than others. How do individuals cope? All very interesting questions explored that the movie Disclosure Day failed at every level. If you thought, Disclosure Day had some interesting questions but didn't go into any depth or interest, pick up Discovery. It's way better in every way. That's right. It gave them the Mittens another compliment. They could write a better story than
Spielberg.
Yeah. Spielberg is nothing to them.
Yes. And now, also before we get into Q&A, remember, if you guys want to join our Patreon, link in the description down below. We do a monthly book club. Jonathan is Strange and Mr. Norrell this upcoming month, and next one will be voted on by the patrons that we read along with them. And also, if you have any questions for us, ask them down below in the comments. Upvote questions that you want to be asked, and we'll include them in the upcoming Rambler reports. So, first question, Rich, that we have is from Ryan Lands 6849 says, question, would you consider reading some novellas? Maybe something like a novella November. My first thought was that maybe some smaller books would free up some time for your reading list, but I'm sure the reality is that they would be added to your already giant TBR. Anyways, love the show as always.
Yeah, no, we're definitely fitting more novellas in, especially during months where there's real big chonkers out there. We want to read some more novellas. Part of the reason why we read Mere Christianity. I know it's not a novella, it's a shorter book.
I think it would be considered a novella, right?
Sure.
just with the sides of it. But yeah,
Same thing with more Murderbot mysteries. I like Murderbot quite a bit.
Mhm.
But yeah, definitely willing to read some more novellas.
especially with the length of the books. Reading Memories of Ice or Susanna Clark's like Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell. Those are such large books. It's nice to have palate cleansers or smaller books in between. So yeah, always down for novellas.
Yeah.
Definitely. Next question is from Alexandra718 says, about Warbreaker, I liked it enough and I'd love to read more Sanderson, but I'm not going to get into the Cosmere. Can you two recommend books that are good standalones? Now, there's
Pure standalones. Right off the bat, it's not a standalone, but it's a standalone series. You can give Skyward a shot. That's Sanderson's sci-fi series. I believe it's 4 total books, but it's its own thing. It also recently got picked up for an adaptation. That's a good idea. So if you don't want to get into the big Cosmere stuff, maybe that's a good angle.
good standalones. I'll go 2 spots like Emperor's Soul, which we love so much, is a standalone. It's in the same universe stuff, but as Elantris, I believe. But it's a great short standalone if you like thought-provoking books about, hey, the Emperor was assassinated, and our main character is assigned and tasked with recreating through magic the Emperor by researching the Emperor's life and stories to try to make an exact replica of the Emperor to make it look as if the Emperor's never killed. And so they're hiding the Emperor away from society to make it look like the Emperor survived the assassination attempt. Very thought-provoking. That's one. Another one's, all the secret projects that they can work as standalones for the most part, even though they're very Cosmere heavy.
I would say the first thing to my my thought would be check out Yumi and the Nightmare Painter. I think it's probably the best secret project that at least I have read. I still have missed out on Isle of the Emerald.
Isle of the Emerald Dark.
Emerald Dark. I haven't read that one yet, but of the ones I've read, I'd say Yumi and Nightmare Painter is a great standalone to read.
People really like it for the romance you get, the magic. It's very cool. Okay, and next question we have is, may I ask, how many books has Austin written before, or is it your first one? Does Rich write? This would be my first one, and so yeah, my first one. And does Rich write? Next question.
Wish I could. If I could find the time,
A lot of time. Yeah.
I would like to. At some point, I hope that I am able to manage it, but you all will be the first to know once I've made some forward progress.
Yes. Maybe we should have a question for people watching. Would you guys like a type of series that we do where Rich and I are writing short stories or prompts of some sort, and an episode where we maybe read maybe 10, 20-minute short stories, and we read and react to them and critique them, or something like that? Because I know there was a story being that idea was being floated when we were chatting with like Nicholas Fuller and and ZB Steele and Jeff and all of them. So if people think that would be a good idea or have some format that they'd like to see, it's just a thought we had. I don't know.
Yeah.
Would we like to do it first? Maybe we have to give it a trial run first. It could be a lot of fun.
Yeah, we can give it a shot.
And now next question is from Tonka Bean Ice Cream 5698, says, the Prestige is super underrated. Hugh Jackman and Christian Bale. What are your top 5 movies and your top 5 hobby board games? That's such a broad question. So
top 5 movies, The Blues Brothers, The Lord of the Rings, just going to count them all as one. Then 12 Angry Men. Beyond those 3, it gets more difficult for me to actually
number them.
Shoot. I'm probably missing something. Give off your top 3 right now.
Top 3 or
top 5? I'm probably
I would say
missing something.
One for me, and this top 10, 100 lists. They always change with time, but here's ones that won't change, at least for a long time. Always and forever, Lord of the Rings. I'll count as number 1. 2, I'm going to go Everything Everywhere All at Once. 3, I'm going to go Gladiator. 4, Children of Men. 5, Mulholland Drive. I'll just do that. Now,
Mulholland Drive may be up in my top 5 as well.
But the problem is it misses out so many movies that I find are like equally as good as the number 2 through 5. Like, I could throw out like City of God. You could
throw out The Wiz. Unironically, it's so much fun. I love The Wiz.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
Oh, yeah.
More people should watch it. It's Michael Jackson as the Scarecrow.
We'll
So
watch
good.
and review.
Have I showed it to you
No,
yet?
you haven't. We should do that for the movie channel.
Oh, we should.
For those that don't know, we have a movie channel, and so
what a
that would
piece
be-
of culture. Just
I will watch it gladly. That'll be a lot of fun. But any other movies you can think of that are up there for you? Because you gave us what 3, 4 of them.
if it counts, I really love I love Carousel the musical, and I love the movie, and so like, do I count that as a musical? Or like, I think the movie is amazing.
Yeah.
But that's more musical. But I'd put that up there.
Of course, Puss in Boots 2, your favorite fearless hero. Of course, that's
Puss
up
in
there.
Boots 2, The Last Wish. That definitely has to be there.
Has to be.
God, there's a few.
Yeah.
It's hard. Beyond my top 3, everything else is kind of
Blends is like, oh, those
blends.
are up there.
Ask me on a different day. Those are my consistent like top 3 movies like
That
of
you
all
say.
time.
And then top 5 hobby board games.
Hobby board games.
Mm-hmm.
Was that entail?
I think that just means board games that you do for fun instead of competitively. I don't know what hobby. I think I just take that as a board game.
Like I'm just wondering if does that mean like hobby, like tabletop board games, like a Warhammer? Is
let's
that the
see.
direction you're thinking, or
hobby
just
board game?
board games for fun?
Yeah. What is hobby? Is that a difference? Modern dedicated tabletop game designed for enthusiastic players opposed to mass market commercial games. Yeah. Okay. They're strategic depth, rich thematic elements, innovative mechanics. And they're typically sold at shops rather than large department stores. That's what a hobby. Okay, interesting.
Okay. So Twilight Imperium would count, but
Yeah.
that's a little too much for us.
Maybe something like I Love
What's
Scythe.
the bird game?
Root's a great one. Wingspan.
Wingspan.
Wingspan's
I
a
like
great one.
Wingspan quite a bit.
It's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Root is up there for me. That's really not sold in your standard stores.
Probably not. No. And that those creators also made Ark, which we played once, which was very fun. We have to play it more though. One I love is Castles of Burgundy, which I don't think you've played yet, but very fun game. Nicole and I have a tradition where each birthday we buy each other a board game and we play it. And Castles of Burgundy was our biggest hit yet. So that was a very good one.
Yeah, no. So I play games with them and friends. I don't buy as many myself, and I also call them by not their actual name. There's the bird game, there's the dice game, there's the game. All things that you, the audience, would not know.
The game is
reference
the
of.
best game.
The game is so great.
Here to Slay is the actual name of it. It's ridiculous.
It's so
ridiculous.
much fun. It's fun when you realize that it's not balanced, and it's fun to screw over your friends.
So fun to just a chaos.
It feels like if you've gotten a little tired of rock paper scissors with your friends, Here to Slay is like elevated rock paper scissors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good way of describing it. Way more fun because it's just chaos and nothing makes sense, and it's beautiful for that.
It's great.
Yeah. Last question we have is from Muggy04, who says, "What are your guys' least favorite books and movies?" Wow. Like, what just struck your heart when you heard that question, Rich? Like, what thing just
Name of the Wind.
just immediately? Yeah.
That's like the biggest popular book I hate, but the worst book I've ever read, I believe, is the Alvin Maker's second book, Red Sun, I believe. I'm trying to remember the name of it.
By Orson Scott Card, right? Yeah.
Red Prophet. That was it. So this is the Alvin Maker series. That's it's I think the worst book I've ever read. It's awful.
You've gone on several rants about that. You went and liked book 1 enough to read book 2.
Yeah, it's fine. He has a pattern. Like I've now read 3 of his series, and it follows a very distinct pattern. The first book hooks you in with good plots, interesting characters. The world building's fantastic. Second book starts to get a little bit more weird, less plot slows down a lot and gets a little preachy. And then third book is just pure like mushroom, like fantasy. Like, you're just high as a kite.
Damn.
Now, with Alvin Maker, I think just the moral preachiness breaks
It's so much in book
everything.
2. Yeah.
Well, it goes against established character types. It goes against just general plot interest. Everything. It breaks it all. Terrible.
I won't read it.
Yeah. Good.
Thank you for that. Yes.
What's your least favorite book?
Oh, wow. My non-meme one. Oh, my meme one, of course, Wheel Time.
Yeah.
Man, what is my least favorite? Like, one I hate so much.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I have one that is the peak of all hate. What would it be? What do you think based on all of our reviews and discussions? And is there something that comes across that I hate the most?
Well, you also really hate Name of the Wind with me.
Oh, yeah. It's a popular one I hate, but it's,
one
honestly, maybe
outside?
the one you know what I hate the most, honestly?
Hmm.
That just because I had so much anticipation. Wind and Truth has got to be up there with a book I just...
Yeah.
No joke for me. Stormlight might have been one of my favorite it would have been, hey, here's my favorite series, my favorite fantasy series right here, Stormlight Archive.
Yeah.
If it nailed that. And yes, there's 5 more books to come. I get it. It's just the end of arc 1. But it was such a letdown. And maybe it was even more so because we went to Dragon, still had the whole experience. And
we were set up to really enjoy it.
We were.
And like had every advantage. It's not like we were particularly rushed to read it. We should have loved it.
Yeah.
And it hurt me to not like it.
It did hurt. It really did hurt. And
That's
especially
fair.
because how much,
That's
I mean, you know, how you look at your hero, my hero Sanderson, he's perfect. Oh, he has one flaw.
It's a chink. It's a chink in the armor. He's still Sanderson the Great. It's just, you know, your heroes aren't perfect.
Yeah. He's Sanderson the Great, not Sanderson the Perfect.
Oh no.
But that might be it. Movie-wise, any least favorite for you? Anyone you hate the most?
Oof.
There's lots of movies I think I could hate and be. There's lots of those.
Sure. I'm trying to think the one that's like most insulting.
Recently, Disclosure Day we hate so much. Like that's a recent one.
That's a recent one I particularly hate. Ant-Man 2. I walked out of the theater on that one.
No, that was Quantumania. I think it was Ant-Man 3 or 4. Whatever it was.
Whatever.
Whichever one Quantumania is. I think it's 3 or something.
I hated that with a passion.
I hated Doctor Strange.
Insulting.
Multiverse of Madness is the one that lost me. Like, I'm going, what are you doing, Marvel? What is going on here?
That sucked too.
Yeah, that was real bad.
I
irrationally hate Slumdog Millionaire. Yeah. You know what I really hate? Love Actually. I hate that stupid movie because I'm such an optimistic person, and that movie makes optimism look sucky. It's so it defeats my inner psyche. I hate that movie. Oh,
yeah.
You know what you probably hate? You hate what else do you hate? I'm
not a strong hater.
No, there's some. You just got to find it. You got to feel it.
I like to put them out of my mind.
That's how much you hate it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, hate is a strong word. Like I'll be bored by a lot of movies, but I don't particularly hate a lot.
That's fair. But hey, let us know, what are your least favorites and all such. Let us know also what your other questions are for future Q&As. And that's all we got for today's Rambler Report. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you with that review of Mere Christianity coming up, interview with a special person coming up.
Very excited. It was a great interview.
Yes.
And also, go buy Discovery. Go get the hardcover. It's a great book by great people, and it looks pretty.
See you on the next episode.
Bye, everyone.